Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's Fling a Hamster Friday, so let's go ahead and open up some Battle for Baldur's Gate in the set booster box form and see if we can't find some ancient dragons. Now we will take a Boo, either in token form or with his friend Minsk, but we're really after ancient dragons in here. So let's see if we can't find a few of those. There's only 18 packs in these boxes, so this should be relatively quick. But we will do the full MTG box analysis at the end. So with that, let's go ahead and crack these things open and see if we can't find some value. Alright, so we're going to start off with a non-signed art card, followed by a regular old swamp. And then we're going to see a Kaga Shadow Archdruid, followed by a Moss Diamond. Then we're going to see a Lapsus Orb of Dragonkind, Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind with a Fang Dragon, Cut a Deal, Rarity Merchant of Marvels with the Skullport Merchant, and then we're going to see Mahdi Emporium Master, followed by our first rare Shadowheart Dark Justiciar, and then we're going to see a Far Traveler with a Scion of Halaster in the etched foil, and we are going to see a second rare Ascend from Avernus with a foil Slaughter the Strong. And our token is going to be the Undercity Initiative in the back. So we'll just go ahead and get our piles all situated and ready to go. And we'll move on to pack number 2. So there are 2 commons in the set currently valued over $1. That's the Deadly Dispute and the Decanter of Endless Water. So we'll be keeping an eye out for those as I fumble with the cards here. And we do see our first signed art card here. So very cool to see that. This is going to be Nax Astral Hunter by Justine Jones. Very cool. I do collect the signed art card, so I will appreciate that. Then we get ourselves a Forest with a Halcyon Emerald Archdruid, a Javelin of Lightning, a Lightning Bolt, Guiding Bolt, Draconic Muralist, Lozan Dragon's Legacy, Libyan Cultist of Tiamat. Then we're going to see Acolyte of Bahamut, followed by Vol Candlekeep Researcher, then Scion of Halaster, and we're going to see Libyan Cultist of Tiamat, this time in the etched foil treatment, followed by a Gale's Redirection rare, and then we're going to see a Font of Magic mythic coming in, unfortunately not a high value mythic. Then we're going to see our Grey Slad in foil, followed by a Witch's Oven coming in from Throne of Eldraine from the list. Very cool to see that. I guess we'll go ahead and put our list hits up there. Maybe we'll get a few of them. There's also 3 uncommons valued over $1. So we've got the Patriarch Seal, Irina's Vile Duplication, and an Inspiring Leader in the etched foil treatment. So we'll keep an eye out for those as well. So we've got ourselves another non-signed art card with a Mountain, followed by a Decanter of Endless Water, but it's in the showcase, so this will be valued under $1, but I suspect it'll still be around 75 cents. And then we get a Lightning Bolt in showcase with an Ingenious Aerialist, a Recruitment Drive, followed by a Genasi Enforcers, Trailblazer Torch, Underseller Sweep, with a Moonshae Pixie, a Feywild Visitor, and then we're going to see Maisie True Sword Paladin coming in as a rare. Then we're going to see a Street Urchin, a Rashad Yin Basir coming in an etched foil, with an Ancient Bronze Dragon. So there we go. So we got our first Ancient Dragon coming in. The bronze is going to be the lowest value, but it is valued just over $8. And right behind that, we're going to see a Reckless Barbarian with a Fairy Dragon token. So messed up my pile, so let me go ahead and fix those for us. And I'm going to make another pile at the top because, you know, why not? All right. Moving on to the next pack here. So speaking of the Ancient Dragon, right, that's really what this set is all about. But there are quite a few other cards that we're looking for. So we're looking for the Displacer Kitten, Battle of Angels Tear, Minsk and Boo, as well as any of the Ancient Dragons in any form. So whether it be regular frame like this one down here, showcase form, or even borderless, which we are eligible to see inside of these packs. So we got ourselves a Foil Island, followed by a Nemesis Phoenix. Then we're going to see Rarity Merchant of Marvels, Draconic Lore, a Young Blue Dragon, Runaway Together, followed by a Young Red Dragon. Then we're going to see Split the Spoils, followed by a Stone Speaker Crystal, Bag of Holding, Safana Kalimport Cutthroat with a Flaming Fist, and then we are going to see a Nine Fingers Keen rare coming in etched foil, followed by Raphael Fiendish Savior coming in non-foil, and then Minatha Merciless Soul in foil with another initiative token in the back. So it is possible to get more than one Ancient Dragon in a box. I have done it before. It's a little harder to do in set boosters because you are limited by the number of packs with only 18. So another non-signed art card there, little creepy dude. Then we get ourselves an Island, followed by a Coreless Scale Singer, Commander Lyra Porter, Reckless Barbarian, Underdark Explorer. Then we're going to see the Tabaxi Toucaniers, Scanos Dragonheart, Dragon Cultist, followed by Corlessa Scale Singer, with a Cloakwood Hermit, and then we're going to see another Raphael Fiendish Savior. So that's back-to-back Raphaels. Don't like that. Then we're going to see a Criminal Past and a Flaming Fist in etch with a White Plume Adventurer coming in. This card does hold some value at just over $2. And then we get ourselves a foil Manor Gate. So a few of the gates in foil will fetch over $1. Not sure if Manor is one of them, but it'll be on the screen. And then we get a Magic minigame Roll for the Initiative coming in as our non-token token. All right, so this will be the last pack in stack number 1. And then we'll move on to the other 2 stacks. So we've got another non-signed art card with a Swamp, followed by the Goggles of Night, Breath Weapon, Charlatan Dragon, Scaled Nurturer, Nimbleclaw Adept, Ambitious Dragonborn with a Feywild Caretaker. Then we're going to see Ellen Hargreaves, the Busybody, Inspiring Leader, with a Nira Wild Mage coming in as our first rare, with a Tavern Brawler, and we're going to see Dynahir Invoker Adept as our second rare in the etch treatment. And yep, there we go. Another Ascend from Avernus coming in as our third rare for this pack. Then we're going to see Lozan Dragon's Legacy in foil with a Mimic Match minigame. So it is definitely possible to get 4 rares in these packs. I guess technically you can get 5 if you get a list hit, but that would be extremely hard to do. So we've got another non-signed art card here in the showcase art, followed by another Swamp with a Marble Diamond. Then we're going to see Wilson, the Refined Grizzly, Guildsworn Prowler, Icewind Stalwart, Astral Confrontation, followed by a Mind Stone, Treasure Keeper, Arcane Encyclopedia, Rug of Smothering, and we're going to see an Iomen Mystic Trickster, followed by a Master Chef, Sword Coast Sailor coming in an etch treatment, with a Displacer Kitten coming in from the main set. So Displacer Kitten is going to be one of our big hits, valued over $10. Fantastic. And then we see a Clockwork Fox coming in foil, with a Lunar Avenger coming in off of the list. Very cool to see that. So take just a half a second here. I'll move our basic lands out of the way. I don't think anyone needs to see those. And now we can see our big hits and our list hits. All right, moving on. All right, another non-signed art card here with another foil basic land. And then we've got a Safana Kalimport Cutthroat, followed by another Showcase Lightning Bolt, Dragonborn Looter, Lurking Green Dragon, Arakokra Sneak, Saddle of the Cavalier, Owlbear Shepherd, Ghost Lantern, with Allura Merry Thief. Then we're going to see a Noble Heritage coming in from white from the main set, with a Candlekeep Sage coming in etched. And we're going to see an Ithilid Harvester coming in as our second rare. And then we are going to see a third rare, Glunch the Bestower from Showcase, with a foil forest in the back and a Mini Master minigame. All right, another non-signed art card here, followed by a Mountain. Then we're going to see a Moss Diamond, Stone Speaker's Crystal, Pilgrim's Eye, Kenku Artificer, Scouting Hawk, with an Ettercap, Kateria, Caller of the Small, Overwhelming Encounter. You look upon the Tarask. We're going to see Duke under Ravengard as our first rare, with an Acolyte Bahamut. Then Bale, Lord of Murder, coming in the Etch treatment. Followed by Jan Jansen, the Chaos Crafter, with a Campfire and a Skeleton token in the back. So I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm still a fan of this set. Big fan of the dragons. Like to build dragon decks. Just one of my things. That and elves. Very tribal. All right, so we got another signed art card here. And this is going to be the Nothalic coming in. Very cool to see that. Like my signed art cards. I don't believe I have that one. Then we have ourselves an island here with a Skanos Dragonheart, Vicona Drow Apostate, Prize Statue, the Hoarding Ogre, You've Been Caught Stealing, Skullwinder, Kaga Shadow Archdruid with a Nothic. That was the signed art card we just got. Then we got Arena's Gloomstalker, followed by Renari, Merchant of Marvels. Then we're going to see a Candlekeep Sage with Wilson Refined Grizzly in Etched, and a Windshaper Planeteer coming in as our rare, followed by an Inspiring Leader, and a Mimic Match minigame in the back. So I think we're down to about 8 packs to go here, which means we've been through 10. There's a green dragon right there in non-signed art form, followed by a regular old Plains, a Srivis Nightmare Speaker, and there we go. We're going to see one of our commons currently valued over $1, the Deadly Dispute. Then we're going to see the Avenging Hunger, the Pack Attack, Band Together, there's our hamster, You Meet in a Tavern, Sharpshooter Elf, followed by a Giant Ankh-Egg. Then we get a Passageway Seer, followed by Miriam Sentinel Worm. If you're building a dragon deck, this is definitely a card you want. It effectively allows you to replicate dragons for free, just as soon as you put them on the field. Then you get yourself, we got a Veteran Soldier, a Master Chef in Etched, with a Nero Wild Mage, a little repeat action there, with an Arenas Gloomstalker. And right behind that, we're going to see a Boar token. All right, so this is our final pack in stack number 2. All right, another non-signed art card here with a regular old Plains. We're going to see a Cloak of the Bat, followed by Iomen Mystic Trickster, a Sturge, Cloak of the Bat, Pseudo-Dragon Familiar with a Cast Down, and then we've got a Drillworks Mole, followed by a Dungeon Delver, Caller of the Small again, Candlekeep Sage, with Jihira, Friend of the Forest, coming in as our Etched Foil Rare, with another Noble Heritage Rare right behind it. And, ooh, look at that. We got ourselves a Borderless Ancient Silver Dragon. So this card right now is currently valued at $32. So this is a tremendous hit for the set booster box. And we've now got 2 of the Ancient Dragons with a foil Gondgate. And right behind that, we're going to see Roll for the Initiative. Another mini game in the back. So that is amazing. We got 2 $10 cards. One of them is at $30. Plus we've got an ancient bronze dragon valued at around $8. So this box is turning out to be really good. Got another non-signed art card there, followed by a Forest, a Safana Kalimport Cutthroat with a Cloak of the Bat. Then we're going to see a Tavern Brawler, followed by a Tiamat's Fanatics, Moldfolk, Two-Handed Axe, with a Dungeoneer's Pack, Noble Purse, Manifold Key. Then we're going to see Dynahir Invoker Adept as our first rare, a Feywild Visitor, followed by an Adrian Gorian's Ward in Etch Foil, with a Zevlar Elutral Exile coming in as our last rare, with an Armor of Shadows, and a Benediction of Moons coming in from the list. Very cool. So that's our third list card of the box. So we've got 2 signed art cards, 3 list cards, and 3, I would say, pretty darn good value cards. So there we go. There is the Ancient Silver Dragon again, coming in art form. I wish that was signed. Then we've got ourselves a Plains, followed by another Moss Diamond and Showcase, Decanter of Endless Water. This is going to be the other common, valued over $1, so now we've hit both of them. Then we've got a Grey Harbor Merfolk, a Sea Hag, followed by a Sea Gate, Sword Coast Serpent, Nemesis Phoenix, Null Warband, with a Golem, Geode Golem, Commander Lyra Porter, or Lyra. Then we get an Inspiring Leader, followed by Raphael, Fiendish Savior, foil etched rare coming in. With, finally, we get to see something from the land cycle. We got ourselves a Morphic Pool here. So Morphic Pool, another good hit, valued just over $8. And then we got a Marching Duodrome with another initiative token in the back. All right, so we're down to 4 packs here, and we've gotten 4 really good cards. I can't say I'm disappointed. And look at that, we got ourselves another signed art cards. That's 3 in these packs thus far. So that's, of course, going to be Elminster by Victor. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate it. Then we get ourselves a Foil Island, followed by a Marching Duodrome. Then we're going to see Libyan Cultist of Tiamat, another Marching Duodrome, Flaming Fist Officer, the Flaming Fist, the Command Tower, the Ioman Mystic Trickster with Rilsa Rael Kingpin, and then we're going to see Irena's Vile Duplication. This is going to be the most valuable uncommon, just valued over $3. And then we're going to see Merkel, Lord of Bones, as our first rare, a Tavern Brawler with a Tavern Brawler in etched foil, and right behind that, we're going to see Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy, another rare, with a foil Displacer Kitten. Very cool. So another, again, $10 card, but in foil, who knows? Could be a few extra dollars. Then we get ourselves a Knight token in the back. Although this set does is heavy on the foil printing, so the foil may actually be worth less. I guess we'll have to find out. So we got another non-signed art card here with another mountain. Oh, thought there was something behind that. Then we get Lulu Loyal Hollyphant, followed by the Sky Diamond, the Dread Linorm. Then we're going to see a Basilisk Gate with a Great Sword of Tyr, a Stunning Strike, Swiftfoot Boots, Amber Gristle All Maul, with a Gut True Soul Zealot, Oji the Exquisite Blade, Dragon Cultist, with Corlessa Scale Singer coming in etched. With another land hit, we got ourselves here the Spire Garden. This is going to be the second lowest value at just around $5, just below $5, but who's counting? I'll take it. I love my lands. Then we get ourselves a prize statue in foil with another initiative token. Down to about 2 packs here. Would love to see something really cool from the list, and it could be right there. Let's find out. Another non-signed art card here with an island. Then we got the Fire Diamond, the Fireball, the Atrocious Experiment, a Dream Fracture, followed by Goggles of Night, Meteor Golem. Then we're going to see the Fireball, Thunder Wave, with the Council of Four coming in as our first rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Master Chef with Will, Blade of Frontiers, coming in as an etched foil rare. Very cool. And then we're going to see the Nautiloid Ship as a Mythic coming in, valued just around $4. We'll take it. Wow. All right, and then we get a John Arenas Shattered One as another rare. So that's, I believe that's our third rare. I'll correct in the overlay if there's more. And then we get a Topaz Dragon in foil, with a Seagate Oracle coming in from the lists from one of the commander sets. And we'll just put that over there for right now, because we're about ready to slide this in. Lost my pile with all the high-value cards. All right, there's Tasha coming in non-signed art form. Then we got ourselves a Forest, Rasad Bashir with a blur, Minimus Containment, a Moss Diamond, followed by a Fire Diamond. Then we're going to see a Charcoal Diamond, Allura, the Merry Thief, maybe out for all those diamonds. And then we're going to see a Mystery Key, followed by a Cone of Cold. And then we're going to see Glunch the Bestower coming in as our rare, with a Sword Coast Sailor, Scion of Halaster in Etched. And then we're going to see a Boulder's Gate, the card the set is named after, with Glunch the Bestower, this time coming in foil, and another Mini Master minigame. All right, fantastic. So I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG Box Analysis. In today's MTG Box Analysis, we'll begin by comparing the cards that we saw in today's box to the cards that were eligible to pull out of a set booster pack. Then we'll examine the set coverage, coverage by rarity, and duplication. To establish a baseline for value, we'll first analyze the value of the set and then break down the actual observed value in today's box. Finally, we'll conclude with a summary. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box plus 100 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's start things off with a comparison of the cards we were eligible to see versus the actual cards we saw in today's box. Using this chart, we can see the foils we observed in orange, the non-foils in green, and the set in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw a very disproportionate distribution among the primary colors of Magic, with a variance of 23 cards between blacks 15 and blues 38. We also saw 33 non-foil showcase, 1 non-foil borderless, and 18 etched foils. In the foil space, we saw at least 1 foil in every single category except borderless. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 226 unique cards out of a possible 551 that we were eligible to see. This gave us 41% coverage of the set. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in blue with 62% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 21 unique cards, which gave us enough for 4% coverage of the 469 cards we were eligible to see in foil. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in black with 6% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in the non-foil and etched foil space, we saw 54% of the commons we were eligible to see, along with 46% of the uncommons. We also saw 31 rares for 23% coverage and 4 mythics for 9% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 5% of the commons, 5% of the uncommons, plus 2 foil rares for 2% coverage. This means that we saw 33 rares and 4 mythics in these 18 packs, which is an average of just over 2 rares or mythics per pack. From a duplication standpoint, we only saw 20 non-foils and 1 etched foil card repeated 23 times for a box duplication rate of 9%. Before we take a look at the value in today's set booster box, let's review the value of the cards we were eligible to see from the set using this chart, which shows non-foil market prices as of April 12, 2023. Currently, there are 17 non-foils that we can pull from a set booster box valued over $10. You've got the Displacer Kitten, Battle of Angels Tier, Minskin Boo, plus a variety of ancient dragons, with the borderless Ancient Copper Dragon demanding just over $70 in market value. In set booster boxes, you can also find 11 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 35 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 488 cards are currently valued less than $1. If you were to add up the total market value of all 551 cards that you can pull from a set booster pack, you'd be looking at a grand total market value of $672.19. Now let's take a look at the actual observed value in this box, starting off in the non-foil and etched foil space. Based on our previous analysis, there were 17 cards in the set valued over $10, and we managed to find 2 of them. We saw the Displacer Kitten valued at $10.39, and the borderless Ancient Silver Dragon valued at $32.09. We also saw 2 non-foils in the $5 to $10 price range, as well as 7 non-foils valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 238 non-foils and etched foils that we pulled are currently all valued less than $1. In the foil space, we saw 1 big hit today, which was the Displacer Kitten, currently valued at $11.27. We didn't see any foils valued between $5 and $10, but we did pick up 3 foils valued between $1 and $5. The other 17 foils in the box, however, were all valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from my local game store last fall for $79 even. The current market price for these boxes as of April 12, 2023 is $79.65. Today's set booster box contained 18 packs with 15 cards each, allowing us to see 270 total cards. The 14 tokens that we saw have a market value of $1.53. Replacing 4 of our tokens were cards from the list. Unfortunately, we didn't see any big hitters, and thus we only saw 92 cents in card value. In each of the packs, we saw 1 art card. Now, 3 of these did contain gold stamp signatures, but this didn't add a ton of value. Therefore, the combined 18 art cards are valued at $4.01. The 15 non-foil and 4 foil basic lands are currently valued at $1.43, and the 101 commons have a current market value of $18.46. The 109 uncommons that we saw are valued at $22.95, and the 37 rares have a market value of $46.53. Those 4 mythics that we pulled brought in $45.35. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $141.18 in market value, which is a gain of $62.18 over the price I paid, which means that this box returned 179% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 10 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined market value of $87.66, which means that those 10 cards represent 62% of the total box value and covered my cost for the box. Thank you so much for watching. I want to take a moment to give a special shout out to all of the channel members. Your support helps fund this operation and allows me to create the content that you all enjoy. If you're not yet a channel member, I invite you to consider becoming one. By joining, you'll gain early access to videos and many other perks. If you're interested in supporting the channel but don't want to become a member, there are several other ways that you can show your support. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue with the channel. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, do something amazing.